What is up, guys? It is your boy, MaineMania, and welcome back to another episode of MK Mobile. I'm annoyed. Alright, guys, I'm annoyed. So, some of you guys may or may not have noticed that my second run of Fatal 100 never went up. And it's because my footage got lost. I don't even want to say lost. My footage got accidentally deleted. And man, I have been pissed about it for days now. I've been so mad about it for days. You guys have no idea, man. I've been so mad about it. So I'll explain to you what happened. So I've been doing a lot of test recordings since I have a couple of other series for other games that I've been trying to get started. However, those series are going to have much longer episodes. And I've noticed the bulk of my editing is done on the audio side. I've been doing a lot of audio editing and mic work editing, equalizing, so that my audio is nice, clean, and crisp. You guys won't hear that because all of these episodes, the audio is fully edited. However, when you're editing 45-minute episodes and 1-hour episodes, that can be an editing nightmare. So I've been trying to tinker with my mic settings, tinker with my compressor, etc., so that I can cut down on the need for all that audio editing. I've been trying, at least. Trying. And I've been testing out different mic settings in different videos for the last maybe 2 weeks now. But nonetheless, I played a couple of other games, did some test recordings, and I was like, all right, you know what? There's a newer mic setting that I think the quality's still pretty good, but it saves me about 30-40% of the time with the audio editing that I have to do. And so I started deleting a lot of those test recordings because it was never really meant to be used as footage for those series. It was just to get the mic settings right and maybe reduce at least 80-90% of the audio editing that I actually have to do, the post-processed editing. And I accidentally deleted Fatal 100 of the second run. And it was a great episode. I know people are probably like, man, you always say that, but it was a great episode. It was funny. I used the Day of the Dead team, the Day of the Dead katana, as my main damage dealer, who most of you know is like my top 2 favorite character in the entire game. And I finally Fusion X'd my final Fusion 9er. And it kills me, man. For those of you guys who've been following my content for months, you would know I had about 6 to 7 diamonds stuck at Fusion 9 forever. And I finally Fusion X'd the last of them. Finally. Fusion X'd the last of them. And now I have no more Fusion 9 characters. I have about 3 Fusion 8s. And, they'll get there when they get there. We don't really get to see team packs much. So I can't really say when I'm going to max those guys out. But nonetheless, it was an important episode. And the footage got deleted with a bunch of my test recordings when I was testing out different mic settings. Trying to save some time in the audio editing department. I would love, obviously, I doubt somebody's out there, but I would love if somebody was like an audio engineer, or I knew like a real life audio engineer that can calibrate my mic to the point where I don't have to do any audio editing at all. That would be like a dream. A dream. Because once I started doing the audio editing and listened to how much more clear and crisp my voice sounds, I can't go back. I can't go back. I've always been a quality whore. I like to put out the best possible product that I can. And it could be as easy as saying, well, Maine, just don't do the audio editing. Just, upload it raw as is. But when I hear how good it sounds now, I just can't go back. I can't. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we are at round 4, I believe, of the Fatal Tower. And today we're going to rock with classic Louis. We're going to have Gunslinger in the backup damage role today. We've used this build before, but I haven't really gotten a chance to play Classic Louis, and I kind of want to. So, pretty much a similar build that we've used before. But I just wanted to give Classic Louis a chance to do his thing. We were on pace to do 2 more runs of the Fatal Tower. I do believe we've lost that by now. I do believe we have lost that a bit. Oops. So, we'll still see, but I don't think we can get 2 full runs in. I think we're going to finish at around battle 180 or so. Nonetheless, it is what it is. You tagged out, you little shit, mate. Let's cripple. And then we'll bring in Aaron, let him do his thing. Stop it. He's got no power. You've got a special. I'm gonna cripple you. Where is my whoa! Oh! Oh! Louis! Louis! Did you see that, lethal? I'll be telling y'all, man, work on your feats of strength. Work on your feats of strength, people. You make sure y'all is working on your feats of strength. Screw MK11 UK. Ah! MK11 Liu Kang made Classic Liu Kang made light work of MK11 Louis. Stop it! Get out! Oh God. Brutality. Nope, you're getting crippled. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, man, I haven't got a chance to really save me! Ah! I really got a chance to play. You're supposed to be crippled, you little shit. I haven't really gotten a chance to play Classic Liu Kang, so, you know, it felt good to... No, I want you to finish it. If you brutality me, I swear to God. I swear to God. Don't you stinking dare brutality me, you little shit. Don't you do it. Let's go. Classic Louis. Yo, that lethal was no joke. Work on your feats of strength, people. That's the reason why you work on them. But you get that 8% lethal, woo, it feels glorious. But let's take a quick look at my feats of strength. The only feats of strength that are not fully completed on this team is Gunslinger. Gunslinger still needs to knock out 500 Johnnies. We're slowly working on that. I don't really work on my golds when it comes to like specific character kills because it's a very tedious thing. I usually work from my diamonds all the way down. I still have to do Day of the Dead Aaron, and I still have to do both Terminators who also need Johnny Cage kills. So they're ahead of Gunslinger in line, but he's 4th in line. It's gonna basically be Day of the Dead Aaron. I've already done Bounty Hunter. I've already done Classic Goro, but it's gonna be Day of the Dead Aaron, then Guardian, Terminator, then Dark Fate, and then Gunslinger is gonna be the top gold that I go for. After Gunslinger, I think I'm gonna go for Classic Ermac. After that, even though I don't use Classic Ermac much anymore, he still serves utility, you know, in certain things, but you know, something to do just to do once that time comes. There's at least 2,000 Johnny Cages I gotta kill between now and then, so if I'm bored enough, who knows, maybe I'll go for some of those golds. But nonetheless, yeah, work on your feats of strength, people. Spec Op is fully maxed out. Classic Liu Kang is fully maxed out. Like I said, I have a lot of characters in this game fully maxed out feats of strength, and it's a great feeling when you get lethals like the one my homie Classic Louis got, especially on piece of shit, annoying ass invading MK11 Liu Kang. I felt good. There could only be one King Liu Kang. But random diamond time. Boys and girls, I would love a copy of Injustice 2 Raiden. I would love to get him. But I would also love Fujin or Classic Rain. So that's my short list. All right, that's the short stack of characters we would love to get. We're wishing on a pipe dream here. All we can do is cross your fingers for your boy and hope we don't get a sell back. Speaking of Aaron, damn it, Nomad. Oh, all of that for nothing. Well, nonetheless, once again, this is the reason why it sucks, because, you know, in an episode where we finally max out our final Fusion 9er and don't get a cell back, you guys unfortunately didn't get a chance to catch it. And I used a whole different team. But nonetheless, you guys end up catching the cell back joints. The cell back joints. Nomad is dope though. I like Nomad. It's actually funny because in one of my last 200s, I used undead air. Well, I used dead Aaron, right? They have the dead Aaron as my brutality character, and I had people asking me like, why didn't you use bounty hunter? And I was just kind of like, because Day of the Dead Aaron has that passive where he can get specials for free. So originally I was just kind of like, why not just tag him in, try to get 2 special 2s for free real quick, and then still have him so that he could brutality multiple characters back to back to back to back. But it worked out great nonetheless, thanks to Champions Leather Bracers. And yeah, I mean, maybe I'll use, you know, Nomad Aaron in a future run and see what he does. I guess we'll see, man. But Bounty Hunter Aaron Black is a really dope character. I like him a lot. He's a lot of fun. That special 1 unblockable stun loop, not stun loop, but that unblockable special 1 loop that you can cripple loop. It's a cripple loop. That shit is amazing because it's like anybody tags in, boop, crippled, boop, crippled. Ain't nobody using those specials. Ain't nobody using those specials, and you're getting the damage because you're hitting the numbers and it's unblockable. So really fun character to play. Really fun. And you know, it's pretty dope that he was the original Nomad in the game. Now Joker's joined the Nomad side, and I wonder who they would make as the next Nomad character. I always wondered about that. Who else in the MK lore would fit into that Nomad universe, which would make sense? I honestly thought they would have made one of the Jasons a Nomad, but then again, Jason makes sense for NetherRealm. So does all of those killers, Freddy, Leatherface. They make perfect sense for NetherRealm. I didn't see Terminator. Terminator could have probably been a Nomad. I didn't see him being Spec Op. I didn't really see him being Spec Op. I mean, it kind of makes sense. But all the time traveling and all that stuff, I don't know. Maybe Terminator probably could have fit that Nomad type of role. So yeah, it's just interesting how that happened. But I wonder, who do you guys think in the game would fit MK lore? It may not be a Mortal Kombat character that's already in the mobile game, but who do you think lore-wise would make perfect sense for a Nomad character? What do you guys think? I'm like sitting here thinking about it, and I can't quite put my finger on it. Who would make sense as a Nomad? Nonetheless, you guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you enjoyed today's episode, please do not forget to hit the like button so the channel can grow and flourish, and we can have much more content to come. So like the video to show some love. If you want to show extra love, you can do so with the join button or the thanks button, and subscribe if you're new. Plenty more MK Mobile content to come. New series hopefully starting soon, if I can get my mic to work exactly how I want it to work. Still working on that. Like I said, I would love to meet an audio engineer that understands these things, that understands how to fine-tune the compressor and all that kind of stuff to get the settings just right. That way I can really cut down on my audio editing, which will make the other series feasible, which will make them doable, I guess you could say. Man, the audio editing really just, it's so discouraging because it takes such a long time. But we'll get it done when we get it done, baby. Show the channel some love. I'll see y'all next time with MaineMania.